Thank you for watching videos by Jeff Sebelius and LandonAirPhotos.com. Do you want to use music and sound effects in your YouTube videos? Using these things can get you into trouble if you don't do it the right way. It can even get your channel shut down. In this video, I'm going to talk about what kind of music you can use legally and properly. I'm going to tell you great places to find music for little or no money. And finally, I'm going to tell you how to bulletproof yourself against false copyright claims. This video is part of my series on tutorials with PowerDirector 16, 17, and 365, but this particular episode applies to anyone who wants to use music in their videos, regardless what editor they use. If you want to learn more about using PowerDirector, click the little cartoon Jeff on screen to subscribe. Then hit that little bell icon so you'll be notified when I post again. Also, if you want to buy PowerDirector, please use the link in the description below. If you do, Cyberlink will contribute to this channel at no extra cost to you. If you appreciate the education you get on these tutorials, please support the channel by purchasing through this link. Let's talk about using music legally in your videos. Okay, I'm not a lawyer. I'm just a YouTuber who has published more than 130 videos and dealt with many false copyright claims. I've beaten every false claim because I researched this question extensively and did things the right way from the start. That's the information I want to pass along to you now. In this episode, I'll talk about what kind of music you can use legally on your videos. I'll explain royalty-free music and what it means. I'll give you several sources for excellent music that you can use legally on your videos at no cost to you, and some pay options that might fit your need. Finally, I'll explain how you can bulletproof yourself against false copyright claims. So who cares if you're using copyrighted music in your videos on YouTube? She doesn't care. YouTube does. If they decide you're using music without proper permission, they can shut down your video or place ads on your video that someone else gets paid for. If you get popped multiple times for this, they can shut down your channel. This can happen after the fact. You can have 10 videos online for a year. All of a sudden, someone files a claim or YouTube picks up on the music you have in those videos. Wham! You lose the right to monetize those videos. Instead, the ad revenue goes to somebody else. Worse, your channel could be shut down permanently. You can challenge the violations, but if you use someone else's music in your videos inappropriately, you're out of the YouTube business. YouTube is really good at finding music in videos. In my recent episode on synchronizing video and music, I added an 8-second clip of the song Africa by Toto. Legally, I believe that what I did fell within the terms of fair use and there shouldn't have been any problem, but I couldn't even publish the video. By the time I uploaded and had it processed, YouTube blocked it and said I couldn't publish. Just that fast. I went back, cut out that clip, and published with no problem, but that just shows you how closely YouTube is watching for misuse of music. You are required to follow copyright laws, but YouTube's rules can be even more strict than what the law says, and guess what? It's their site, their rules. That means you may not even be able to use music that you have permission to use. Let's say I want to use a song by one of my favorite singers, Haley Reinhart. I go to her concert and ask her. Unbeknownst to me, she loves drone tutorial videos and would be thrilled to have me use one of her songs. Okay, I can dream, can't I? I put the song in my video, upload it, and YouTube immediately blocks me from publishing. Or they put ads on my video with revenues going to her. I then have to go through the arduous process of communicating with YouTube to prove I have permission to use the song, if I can even reach them in the first place. By the way, I used that last example simply as an excuse to show you pictures of Haley Reinhart. You're welcome. What a mess. You can avoid all this heartache by using music that is designated to be used and do it properly. So let's talk about how to use music legally and within YouTube's user guidelines. What kind of music can you use for your videos? Well, for most popular music, getting that permission is pretty much impossible and you still have to get it past YouTube. Remember my situation with the song Africa. Even if I had permission from Toto to use that music, it still would have been an ordeal to get YouTube to release it for publishing. Your better option is to use music that's already been made available to you by the composer or the performer. This is where the term royalty-free music comes up. What does royalty-free mean? Typically, an artist will receive royalty payments for a song every time it's played or used commercially. That's part of the reason why Elvis Presley makes millions of dollars each year, and he's been dead since 1977. Some composers and performers make their music available royalty-free, meaning that you don't have to pay them a fee each time your use of their music is played. That doesn't mean that it's free, however. Many composers charge a flat fee to use their music, licensing you to use the music for a specific application without having to pay royalties. Remember that. Royalty-free doesn't necessarily mean free. The good news is you can find a ton of good music to use in your videos that is royalty-free and available to use without any cost. Now, why would an artist give away their music like this? The most common reason is that they ask you to give them credit for their music in the description of your video. So, if you use someone's music, you are required to use their name and the name of their song in your video description. This is referred to as giving them attribution. They will normally want you to provide a link back to their website, channel, Facebook account, or some other online presence as well. For this reason, if an artist says you need to provide a link back to them in your video description, be sure you do it. You're giving them the credit they deserve and meeting the licensing terms they specified for their music. And isn't it really the right thing to do? Another reason an artist might allow free use of their music is to advertise their services. One artist, Mattia Capelli, comes to mind. His channel features beautiful music that is not available for free use. However, he will occasionally release songs that are free to use with appropriate attribution. So the big takeaway of what I'm saying here is that you need to confirm what the artist requires for the use of his or her music, whether it's a fee or appropriate credit and link back to the channel. Sounds like a pain in the ass, doesn't it? Fortunately, you'll be happy to know that there are many places where you can find music for little or no cost. The safest source for music and sound effects is YouTube Audio Library. If you go to your channel and click on Creator Studio, then scroll down in the left navigation and click on Create, you'll see an option for Audio Library. The library has a bunch of songs and sound effects that you can download and use in your videos. The advantage here is that YouTube has cleared these audio files for legal use, so you never have to worry about a copyright claim on your channel with them. You can filter the music by genre, mood, instrument, duration, or whether or not attribution is required. You can also search the audio files by keywords. Preview a song by hitting the play button next to it. Find one you like and download it with the download icon to the right. The variety isn't the greatest and the quality varies from track to track, but for the occasional video creator who just wants something to play behind the video, YouTube's audio library is an easy and safe choice. Next, let's talk about YouTubers who provide music for you to use at no cost. I recommend using music by long-established YouTube channels. Why? Because someone could put up a few songs, get them used by other people, then take down their songs and claim copyright violation. Given the number of false copyright claims I've suffered, I would not put it past some people to do that. Established composers have a lot of music available and their business model is well established. Many of them have websites where you can generate a written license to use the music and print it off for your own protection. So, let's talk about a few YouTube channels that offer royalty-free music at no cost if you're willing to give them proper attribution. You'll find links to all these channels in the description below. You almost have to start a list of music providers with Technoax. Technoax has more than 1,500 songs to choose from in a wide range of styles, from hip-hop and heavy metal to classical and swing. Unlike other channels where you have to wade through spam and spyware links to get to the files, Technoax makes it easy to download his music and offers printable license to use the music through his website. His website allows you to search and sort music as well. One really nice thing about Technoax is that he writes songs that are longer than a minute or two, and that's a common problem with royalty-free music. Another awesome and prolific music creator is Kevin MacLeod, also known as Incompetech. Like Technoax, Kevin has released hundreds of songs in a variety of styles, and his music is outstanding. For example, I think Kevin's Christmas music is the best I've found from any creator. Kevin has an excellent website where you can download the files, along with his well-established YouTube channel. Some people are just so talented that they disgust me. One person who fits that description is a guy named Ross Bugden. Ross is far too young to be as talented as he is, but somehow he makes it happen. I think he's brilliant. His library is fairly small, but he has some remarkable cinematic music and more recently has begun delving into more modern styles. Ross is awesome. Josh Woodward is a guitarist and vocalist with an excellent channel and website. If you want good pop, folk, acoustic, or hard rock music, Josh is a great choice. He has a YouTube channel and website where you can find over 200 songs. One very cool thing is that on his website he'll offer 2 versions of each song, with or without vocals. I mentioned Mattia Cupelli before. He's an Italian composer with a remarkable catalog of music. In most cases, you will have to pay a license fee to use his music. However, on occasion, he has released some of his songs as free to use with proper attribution. He makes it very clear on his video descriptions if a song is free to use. If you have any question about a song, you should contact him to verify. If nothing else, you'll enjoy just listening to his amazing music. Regardless what artists you choose to have on your channel, make sure you look at their video description or website so you know exactly how you are required to attribute the music to them. They'll give you the text to use. All you have to do is copy and paste it into your video description. When you search YouTube for royalty-free music, you'll find channels that assemble and promote royalty-free music by several artists. I call them music aggregators. While the idea is good in theory, I made the decision to avoid these channels because they don't control the rights to the music they promote. It's possible they're offering music as royalty-free when the artist hasn't agreed to it at all. Or the artist may change his mind about offering a song as royalty-free, and neither you nor the aggregator would even know anything about it until a copyright claim has been filed against you. I've also found that some of these channels send you to their websites to download songs, and their websites have a lot of spam and potential spyware on them. If you do find a song you like on an aggregator's channel, see if you can find the song being posted directly by the artist. If you find that, communicate directly with the artist about using the song and give your attribution straight to the artist. Just cover yourself and keep copies and screen captures of authorizations to use the songs in case you're challenged later. Along with the free-to-use music available, there are websites where you can pay a license fee and use a song in your video without having to pay royalties. One of the best of these is AudioJungle.net. They have thousands of songs to choose from, typically ranging from $15 to $30 for each use. There are also sites where you can pay an annual subscription fee and use whatever music they have. The site I mentioned before, AudioJungle.net, offers a monthly subscription of $16.95 per month where you can download and use songs from their site. This subscription model is how I get most of my music. I use the website audioblocks.com. Okay, you're probably wondering, why would I pay to use music when I can find music for free? The main reason is selection and search. These royalty-free music sites have thousands of songs spanning all genres, instrumentation, style, and mood and duration. They have thousands of sound effects as well. They typically offer a robust way to search for music on their site so you can isolate your options very quickly. For example, if I'm looking for an inspirational corporate-styled song with a tempo of 90 beats per minute that lasts 2 minutes and 15 seconds, I can filter their library with all that criteria in seconds. The second reason is that once you download a song with AudioBlocks, you can use it on as many of your videos as you'd like. Even if you cancel your subscription, you still may use the songs you downloaded during your subscription. I don't know if ThemeForest or other services offer that particular benefit, incidentally. The third reason is protection. These services have contracts with the artists with written authorization to offer these songs to their subscribers. If the artist later tries to file a claim on your channel for a song you got through the service, and this has happened to me many times, you can provide the song name and subscription service to YouTube and get the matter taken care of very quickly. This just happened to me recently. I used a song from audioblocks.com legally, properly, and immediately was hit with a false copyright claim. I filled out a form at audioblocks.com, got it taken care of. There are several sites out there that provide this subscription music service. Check out their policies about using songs after you cancel your subscription, how many songs they have, and will they help you if you get a copyright claim on a song obtained through their service before you pick the site you will use. Incidentally, there are websites that offer subscriptions for stock video clips and still images as well as audio files. I have subscriptions to audioblocks.com, videoblocks.com, and graphicstock.com. So I know all the still images and video and audio clips I put into my episodes are verifiably legal to use. Now, let's say you want a very specific type of song. Maybe you're going to do a series of videos for your business or TV commercials, and you want a theme song for your episodes, one that no one else can use. Maybe you just need something unique that you can't find anywhere else. I found myself in that very situation recently. I wanted to do a video with the reading of the Gettysburg Address over pictures that I shot at Gettysburg National Military Battlefield. I wanted to find music that fit the remarkable pictures and even more amazing words. Fourscore and 7 years ago, what I did, and what you can do, is commission someone to write the music for you. That sounds crazy, right? Expensive? I think I paid $30 plus a tip for the music in my video. I own the rights for using it in any video I want, and I think it turned out beautifully. The link to that video is in the description below. Listen to it and see how good it sounds. Finding someone to compose your music is as easy as going to Fiverr.com and searching for Compose Music. You'll find people from all around the world who will do the job for you. You can post a job and let people bid, or you can pick artists whose samples you like and send them an inquiry. Once you make an agreement with someone, you can tell them what you want, style, how long, etc. They will write the song and produce a digital recording of it ready for you to drop into your videos. I've used Fiverr several times for various assignments, and I've never been disappointed. Do you like the cartoon icon I use on the Jeff Sibelius channel? This was done by a Fiverr artist. When you coordinate with the artist, be sure to say you want someone who will give you the rights to use the piece however and as often as you'd like. The term many might use is work for hire. When the project is finished, be sure to give them a good tip. Also, positive reviews are hugely important for these artists, so if you like what they do for you, don't forget to leave them a glowing review. Over the past few years, I've had more than a dozen false copyright claims made against my videos for music. In some cases, it meant my video was taken offline. In most cases, it meant that someone else laid claim to any ad revenue derived from those videos. Not one of those claims has ever stood. I was able to successfully challenge every claim because I took a few simple steps when I produced the videos, and I'll explain those steps to you now. Step 1. Choose music that is legal to use. Don't upload the soundtrack from Star Wars and expect to avoid a claim. Step 2. Give proper attribution. Each artist will tell you how they want their attribution to read. Follow their instructions to the letter. I get my songs through audio blocks, so I'm not required to give attribution. I still put where I got my music, images, and video clips in the description of every episode. Step 3. Keep a copy of the song you used as it was named by the artist or service. It's important that you don't rename the song. Keep it exactly as you downloaded it. Also keep a note of where you got it from. I track this a couple ways. When I write my video description, I keep a copy of it as a text file so I can always go back to it if I need to. I also archive each video I shoot, meaning I export every element of my video, pictures, videos, clips, and the PowerDirector or Sony Vegas file where I assemble the episode, into a single folder and store it on an external drive. Those archives help me in a lot of ways, but when it comes to protecting myself against false claims, the archives give me instant access to the audio file I used. The reason you need to keep the song title exactly as you downloaded is that if you need to go back to the artist or service where you got the song, you need to tell them what song is being challenged, and they need to know the name they assigned to the file, and not the name you decided to give it. Audioblocks.com has thousands of songs. If you don't tell them the specific name of the song you downloaded, how can they confirm what you're saying and help you? If you follow those 3 steps, and they apply to music, sound effects, stock photos, and stock video clips, by the way, you will be confident that you're following YouTube's user guidelines and be able to challenge any false claims that are thrown your way. Are you thinking of buying Cyberlink PowerDirector? If so, use the link in the description below. Cyberlink will contribute to this channel, and I'll keep making more tutorials to help you use it. If you appreciate the education you get from these tutorials, please support the channel by using that link. Remember, sharing is caring. If you would share this video on social media, I would really appreciate your help. On screen, you'll find a link to the complete playlist of PowerDirector video editing tutorials, so please check them out. If you want more tutorials, let me know in the comments below. Before you go, be sure to hit the like button. Also subscribe to this channel so you know when more videos are released. Thanks for watching.